You and me. It's your boy Underdog Crypto, aka Jay, here with another cryptocurrency video. Folks, I have a great, exciting video for you. This here is a crypto alert. I'm about to tell you about a crypto that you probably have never heard about, but I believe this is going to be a great hidden treasure that you got to get your hands on. But before I do that, let me give you my disclaimer. Your boy on crypto is not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's simply for your educational purposes only. But if you so educate yourself and blow up your bank account, you are welcome. And give you my background, you know your boy on crypto is a certified digital currency investigator, also certified in 10 board cyber and forensic certifications, a digital forensic scientist, and currently a doctoral student pursuing my PhD in innovation and technology management with a focus on information systems. And all that means is I take my time to research each and every project to give you the best information possible to help change your life. And this is what I'm going to tell you today. Folks, if you remember my very last video, subscribers picked, where I had 10 subscriber picks that I had narrowed down from 45 other crypto recommendations. And I said one of these could be a crypto that could be an underdog crypto waiting to blow up and make you very, very happy. But I had to do my research. Now, if you saw in the last cryptocurrency video, let me tell you about that one. What you saw was that Underdog Crypto was 8 Hours Foundation. And what did we find out about 8 Hours Foundation? We found out that this cryptocurrency is unfortunately a dead cryptocurrency project. This is not a Underdog Crypto. Now, we found out a lot of things about this project, but I want you to pay attention to something very, very carefully. If you notice on this page, the very last page gives us a clue that a lot of people probably don't even pay attention to. I want you to pay attention to that little word in purple to the left above play table, and that is Vmworld. Underdog Crypto, what are you talking about? Vmworld? I don't understand. Well, let me take my time. This is going to be a cryptocurrency video. You need to watch to the very end because Vmworld is something you need to hear about. Here we go. Vmworld. This was on March 24th, 2021. Vim snapshot notice to Vmworld community. And it says in an open letter that Vmworld will be supporting a brand new token. The initial snapshot to facilitate this process will be scheduled to be taken on March the 26th of 2021. Now, it says that migration date to our new ecosystem token will be announced on a later date. Now, that is Vmworld. Now, what does that have to do with anything? So let me tell you a little bit about Vmworld. Vmworld is a digital world that brings together reality and the physical world. Now you're thinking to yourself, Underdog Crypto, isn't that the last one on EHRT that you talked about with the play table and it went out of business? You're absolutely correct. So Underdog Crypto, why are you talking about this again? Well, I'm going to tell you about this because something happened after that breakup that you need to know about. And it's going to be huge. Now, going back to it, I want you to look at this. Most entertaining, smart NFT and gaming platform is launching. Now, let's go a little bit deeper. See, Vmworld is an NFT. This is the Vmworld, a virtual world. And NFT, I told you before, is non-fungible tokens. Those are unique tokens that they only make one of. Unlike these other cryptocurrency projects, you get millions of tokens and you can trade. Imagine you have this one token and you can utilize it. And that token can be a digital asset, digital art, cartoons, games, world. Well, that is exactly what Vmworld is. Now, we go into that and you look at it. Here is from Vmworld. You can get started with Vmworld and prepare your wallet to adopt your first Vim today. So here's these characters from Vmworld. And these characters you have to be able to do a lot of things with. See, they require cryptocurrencies to keep them alive, and cryptocurrencies to get special features, and cryptocurrency to buy land. And you're thinking to yourself, Underdog Crypto, I don't know about that. Remember, folks, in the world of cryptocurrency, it is not about what you like. It's about what adoption is going to have. It's about the future. And you have to think outside the box in order to get ahead, to be the first in the space. And let me tell you why this project is going to be lit. Vmworld. If you look, here's a letter. This letter is an open letter to the Vmworld community. This is by their CEO, Jackson Fu. And I'm going to read this to you because everything I read today is very important. It says, since October 2020, when we started the transition process from the old team, we've achieved many accomplishments on multiple fronts, from our introductory to the journey to the West VM series with many successful marketing and display events, and now our recent launch of Vmworld Market, Vmworld 2.0. Now, further, the CEO says, and I underline so you can see a lot better, says Vmworld is now fully independent as of October 2020. It ended its previous relationship. Now, it says Vmworld will continue to build this platform to achieve our vision of smart collectible ecosystems powered by NFT technology and smart applications at NFF RFID. Remember, I talked about RFID before, with a much more expanded scope with previous white papers from 8 Hours Foundation. We will put our whole weight behind this project, making the best new strategic pivot, and will be unveiled in the up and coming white paper. And then it further says, as far as Vmworld's finances, we did not receive nor spend any of 8 Hour tokens funds on the operations of the project. Cream has been spending its resources, including human capital and human funds, redeveloping the Vmworld you see today from scratch. We call it Vmworld 2.0 with the Marketplace 1.0. Now, the new development teams had to completely rebuild it from scratch. Then the CEO further says, in conclusion, it says the Vmworld needs to undergo a drastic change his entire token structure, else failing as a project. We will not be the shoulder of burden to EHRT, that's the 8 Hour tokens, outstanding circulating supply. And it's not fair for us and Vmworld community members. A brand new token specifically for Vmworld's ecosystem, building awarded to only Vmworld contributors, Vmworld lovers, and Vim collectors. The new token will be launched following the completion of all the necessary work in terms of tech, legal, marketing, and other requisite activities. Our core team has been involved in advising many projects on their completed. Now, here's the most important part, folks. It says Vmworld lovers should be prepared to get ready ASAP. The most important part, folks. Look, folks, you're thinking to yourself, Underdog Crypto, this is different. Why would someone care about these NFTs? Now, here's a look at what these NFTs are. Here is an example of the NFTs from Vmworld. You see these characters, you can buy these characters, and look at how much they cost. This particular one is still under that old 8 Hour token, 400,000 EHRTs. The other one, 800,000 EHRTs. And let's look at this, Armstrong and Armstrong. You got these different features. Now, you said, who would do that? Who would buy that? Well, let's see here. Vmworld successful launches with all minted Vim smart NFTs sold out within seconds. This is August 23, 2020. Sold out between seconds. So remember the EHRT, which the play table idea went kapooey. But this, the piece of the puzzle, Vmworld, that is now independent from the previous actual owners that was under EHRT, an independent company, is sold out within seconds. And it costs thousands of coins, hundreds of thousands, to keep your Vmworld active. And you still don't know if it's successful? Let me show you how successful this was. Vmworld launch successfully sold out within seconds. And let's talk about that. You're thinking, what does that matter? Let's talk about what someone used this technology. Why is this going to be important? NFTs, non-fungible tokens, these unique tokens. You think it's a crazy idea that Underdog Crypto is just making up. Well, we've been doing this for years. This is the next evolution. Here we see trading cards, and I want you to notice the prices: 97,500, 888,000, $1 million. 299,000. These are basketball trading cards, paper trading cards, and we thought that's a great idea. We are trading these for the last 50 years or more. We've been trading paper cards and paying top dollars. Well, let me give you some examples of this. So we have here a Michael Jordan starter card going for $1 million used. We have $10,000 for a Magic Johnson 7-Up Lakers signed digital art card. $10,000. We have an example of Ken Griffey Jr. $20,000 almost for one of the paper cards. It's not so crazy. In 1989, Fleer Bill Ripken, look at that, almost $13,000 for this card. We have a Pokemon card, $3,500. We have another example, another Pokemon card, $800, and a used one for $500. This is the reality. The reality is that we have been looking at this all wrong, folks. The millennials and those Generation A and even those Generation X and the baby boomers, we all have had an opportunity to see about trading things. And we know that we're willing to pay top dollar. Someone in the world would do that. Now, with this new EHRT, we see that it's sold out within seconds, and we see that it was very profitable. This is going to be huge, and they haven't released the tokens yet. It was lost in the sauce. EHRT is a no good, out of the way project. But what they cut out, the new CEO talked about, these new tokens that they said you better be ready for, those will be valuable. You need to make sure you look at that. And we're going to go in what they said. They said they're going to continue with the white paper that 8 Hours had, and they're going to expand upon it. So this is what we can expect from this project. This is what's going to happen. These tokens, instead of EHRTs, these Vmworld tokens will be spent to link physical objects to their digital counterparts through non-fungible tokens known as Authentic Asset Certificates, AACs. Imagine your toys, those cars, those digital assets in real life, like a real toy, and they can have their own digital art, level, stats, and moves. Every game they're played with would alter their histories in different ways. Linking physical and digital allows endless possibilities for collectibles and their compounding interaction with games. Each of these, and it says play table, but remember, this is taking the white paper. They say they're going to take the white paper and expand on it. So this is for Vmworld now and will require the use of those Vim tokens. What else will they do? Based on the white paper, these Vim tokens will also be spent by developers to create their own branded in-game currencies that will have access to much larger universal ecosystems that spans across games. That means they can use different game systems to integrate this blockchain. And they also will do this. They color tokens. Finally, these Vmworld tokens will be spent by developers to generate and deposit other tokens, which are tokens that can be only exist on that ecosystem. And ultimately, this is what it's going to provide. Ultimately, it's going to provide the ordinary user ease of access to benefits, providing immersive context, compelling gameplay, bringing partnerships to ecosystems to form content publishers, developers, and toy manufacturers. Now, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about partnerships. These partnerships with this particular project are going to be lit. And I'm about to walk through the projects now and partnerships. Now, Underdog Crypto, why are you taking so much time with this? Because every time I've told you about something that's coming, it is scary to be there first. It is scary when I was in Telcoin, when it was $125 for a million tokens, and now it's $7,000 for a million tokens. It was scary to be in TKY when it was $100 for a million tokens. Now it's over $2,000 for a million tokens. It was scary to be in UBX when it was only $25 for a million tokens. Now it's almost $2,000 for a million tokens. Listen, someone has to get there first, and we're going to get there first. So let me tell you about these partnerships with Vmworld. So here are these partnerships. So taking it from the 8-hour token white paper, which stated that these were their partnerships, and restated by the new CEO of Vmworld that they will be taking the partnerships and the tech from the white paper, revising it to create their Vmworld and their new white paper. Your boy Underdog Crypto determined that there is three major ones that you need to hear about: Cream, Vechain, yes, I said it, Vechain, and UC Berkeley Blockchain Accelerator. Now, let's talk about these partnerships. Cream. The Cream Method incubator process is helping to create a 3D model of their token. Now, here's referring to Playtable. Remember, you need to mark out Playtable, get it out your mind, and think of Vmworld as an independent company, as their CEO had discussed in their open letter. Now, that's what Cream is going to handle. Now, let's talk about Cream. Who is Cream? Cream offers a unique approach to blockchain and crypto economy industry as one of the first investment incubators to focus on enhancing business efficiency with blockchain and crypto tokens. Cream is causing disruption in the space and delivering real results that are becoming the foundation of the ecosystem and a future. And this is professional perspective on blockchain and the crypto economy that has a capacity to boost any type of business. Now, you're thinking, well, who is Cream and what do they do? I mean, how do we know who this company is? Well, let's talk about Cream. Cream is one of the people who assisted 8 Hours Token when they had their idea of Playtable. Cream is also responsible for helping Hacking AI. And if you know anything about cybersecurity and protection, Hacking AI is a revolutionary cybersecurity companion for a product for people to use. And that is a well-known company. But if that don't convince you, Vechain. Yes, I said it. Cream has helped Vechain. And what did they do? This is what they did. This is what Cream did, the Vechain Foundation. Vechain believes that blockchain technology is a foundation for the next generation of information technology. And we saw Vechain is a huge project. Now, look at what Cream did for Vechain. News, PR, public relations, community management, tokenomics, business development, strategy, rebrand, and transition to mainnet. That's right, folks. Cream is behind the success of Vechain. So that is how big Cream is. That's why you need to hear these partnerships and understand why Vmworld has the right people on their team. Let's go further. Let's see what else. Vechain Foundation. Well, what is the Vechain Foundation? Well, that's the platform providing services to enterprises. Vechain aims to connect blockchain technology to real world. Wait a minute, folks. Connecting blockchain technology to the real world, just like Vmworld is going to do when they sold out in seconds. They're going to be independent with these NFTs, artwork, cartoons, video games, and Vechain is going to help them. And let's keep going. Let's talk about the platform that Vechain will play a role in Vmworld. Here we go. It's going to be Vechain Thor platform. Your boy Underdog Crypto told you about Vechain Thor. We told you about Vechain. It's going to be Vethor as a part of this ecosystem, and this is what they're going to do. Vechain Thor's technology is currently the most advanced among blockchain platforms that provides the best features for business-oriented scenarios. Vechain's research efforts and RFID infrastructure also highly complements the RFID tagging of toys that they will have. Vechain and multi-party payments and multi-task transactions bring accessibility to end users. So you see the gamers here in this spreadsheet. You see at the bottom left, the gamers will use the blockchain with Vechain involved in Vethor, and it will go from one end to the other, and the games within Vmworld. So here where it says 8 Hours ecosystem, take it out because they're independent. This is going to be Vmworld. And the blockchain transactions and gas will be using Vethor. So, folks, not only do you have this synergy between Vechain and Vmworld using the Vethor to get it from one end to the other, using the Vechain network to connect the game from the virtual world and real world, but you also have this development between the two with Vim tokens that you'll also be using, the new tokens that have not even been released yet, that your boy Underdog Crypto needs you to consider, because they're going to be coming out with these very soon, and you need to have a bag waiting when they come out. Now check this out. They also have this. You'll be able to have your Vechain Thor wallet on your mobile devices and the Vethor wallet to download to your iPhone and Androids for VIMs, for your NFTs, your non-fungible tokens. That's those trading cards, those Pokemons, those digital characters, just like I showed you with the paper ones. You will be able to download it on your phone, your private token, to trade with anybody you want to. Imagine having the first tweet from your boy Underdog Crypto. Wouldn't that be amazing? Well, maybe a tweet from someone else, but you get the point. This is how this works. Non-fungible tokens. Also, UC Berkeley. UC Berkeley Accelerator Evolve. So what is UC Berkeley? Let's talk about them. UC Berkeley, Berkeley's hub for blockchain innovation. UC Berkeley is one of the most brightest, intelligent universities in the United States of America. What do? They don't just teach students how to become blockchain developers. They integrate companies and make sure companies are successful. They have accolades more than we have time in this video to go over through, folks. This is huge. That is who's also behind the success of Vmworld. This is who's going to be a partner. And going further, I want you to pay attention to the left and right. Do you see that at the bottom, folks? Setting up your Vim wallet, they'll have a thing called comment, and I'll talk about comment in another video, but I want you to look at the bottom: Bitrue, OceanEx, and Bitmart. Wait a minute, folks. Let's reverse those wheels. Did Underdog Crypto just say OceanEx and Bitrue? Didn't your boy Underdog Crypto tell you in a 5-part series that this video right here will make you a millionaire? Mention Vechain, OceanEx, Vethor, Bitrue. Isn't that one of the 4 or 5 of the main ones I told you? Is this another connection to OceanEx? Well, your boy Underdog Crypto has discovered that yet again, there is another connection. So folks, I told you to watch this whole video. If you got out because you didn't want to take your time, that is on you. Your boy Underdog Crypto is telling you that these NFTs in Vmworld being sold out last year in seconds, these ability for you to hold this new type of crypto, which is NFTs, non-fungible tokens, these games, you need to get a part of that piece of that puzzle and put it in your bag. And OceanEx, yet again, has another connection. This is a sleeping giant. You better get on OceanEx. You better get on these Vmworld when they release. You better get that Vethor, Vechain, because folks, your boy Underdog Crypto has found the connections. And you need to consider that Bitrue is going to be one of those exchanges as well, that all these major projects that are sleeping are going to blow up. So that BTR token, OceanEx token, and this new upcoming Vechain and Vethor and Vmworld, you need to get on that. That's it. I done let you have it. The most craziest token that you've never heard about. Heard it here first. This has been your boy Underdog Crypto. Until next time, I'm out of here.